Hey everybody, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Michael Noland, and a big cheers to those who are the dangerous, the rule breakers. And of course, I'm talking about the Rolling Stones. Because you know what? The Stones have released simultaneously two brand new tracks from their upcoming Foreign Tongues album. Now, as most of you know, they first released Rough and Twisted. I gave that a 5-star rating, there was no doubt. And then they followed that up with In the Stars. I said that was a 5+ star rating. However, I do have to say Rough and Twisted is growing on me, and it's the instrumentation in the song that does that. In the Stars, to me, is a bona fide hit today. They released Divine Intervention, and out of the 4 songs they've released so far, this would maybe be my least favorite. But I would give this one yet another 5-star rating, despite the fact that the working title for Divine Intervention was actually Your Pizza. That's right, that was the working title of this song, and they went from Your Pizza to Divine Intervention. I can't even imagine how they got around to that title with the working title that they had. But you know what? The most exciting pre-release they've done, holy shades of emotional rescue, Jealous Lover. Now, I played this for my wife, Kimberly, and she goes, "Oh, I like that one." She liked In the Stars as well. This is the Stones at their best. This is the Stones that I know as the rule breakers. Now, what rules am I talking about? How about the generalized rule is a band gets a recording contract, they make 4 or 5 albums, maybe a big band, 10 albums, and then they're out of there. They've got maybe a 2-decade lifespan, but not the Stones, and for that matter, not Paul McCartney. I've said what I think about Paul McCartney's brand new album. I've designated it a minor masterpiece, but these 4 songs have got me more interested in Foreign Tongues than I was over The Boys of Dungeon Lane. I mean, Jealous Lover sounds like a classic rock tune from the Rolling Stones in their very finest heyday. Now, if I look at these 4 songs and I were to rank them at this point, as far as my least favorite to favorite, boy, that's tough because all 4 songs are great. Right now, Divine Intervention would be number 4, but keep in mind, I have upgraded Rough and Twisted, okay? Now, I haven't had enough time to really listen to this so many times that I start picking up on the instrumentation like I did with Rough and Twisted. So in 4th spot, I would give Divine Intervention a very reluctant 3rd spot to Rough and Twisted. And believe it or not, folks, I've got to change my number 1. I'll give In the Stars the number 2 spot, but I gotta tell you, my favorite Stone song since the release of Living in a Ghost Town has got to be Jealous Lover. Now, Mick Jagger has toyed with falsetto vocals before, and there's no doubt he's got the voice for it. It kept the Stones in fine form when other acts were doing the same thing. But this one, I gotta tell you, I like this one even better than Emotional Rescue. This one's got soul. It's all about a lover who keeps questioning you. And the response is, "You are the love of my life, but damn it, woman, you are so damn jealous." A theme that's bound to resound for many of us in our own personal lives. Now, with other albums, we've gotten 2, perhaps 3 pre-releases, and then the album comes out. This is the first album I'm aware of this year that has given us 4 pre-releases, and they're going to release the single Mr. Charm on the day this album is released. Remember, Mr. Charm, according to the rumor mill at the beginning of this whole episodic chapter of the Rolling Stones' life, was rumored to be the very first pre-release. If that's true, the Stones had a lot of confidence in it. They changed their mind, but they at one point had a big confidence in the track Mr. Charm. That's good news for us, folks, because if Mr. Charm holds out, that will give us 5 songs in a row on the album. Mr. Charm is the 4th cut. Rough and Twisted is the 1st cut. In the Stars is the 2nd cut. The Wonderful Jealous Lover is the 3rd cut, with Mr. Charm being track number 4, and of course Divine Intervention coming in at 5. This is good news. When you have this many great tracks at the beginning of the album, that means the album's got strong material. In general, at least that's the layout with the release of most albums by most artists these days. But what is it with the Rolling Stones? Now, I know the Rolling Stones don't have all 5 of their original members. 2 of those members have passed away. Brian Jones, very early in the career of the Stones, and he had already been let go. Of course, then Charlie Watts died not too long ago. Bill Wyman has left the band or was kicked out, or depending on what story you read. And so that basically leaves Mick and Keith out of the original Rolling Stones, but they're one of those bands that have changed the members as they have needed to. And out of all the bands from that 1964-65 era, only the Stones have managed to stay together for over half a century. Can you even begin to believe that? All right, that's my review after hearing these cuts about 5 times each. Again, Divine Intervention, by ranking this the lowest out of the 4, you got to understand, this is a fine track. All right? It's just that Jealous Lover covers all the bases for me, and it really needed to, especially with how wonderful In the Stars is. I hear 2 top 10 hits here, even in today's market, and I want to hear from you folks. Have you guys had a chance to listen to these new tracks? Do you like them? Are you disappointed? Do you think they're 2 of the greatest tracks the Stones have ever done? I know that Jealous Lover is. I'm still making my mind up about Your Pizza. Divine Intervention. What do you think of these 2 new pre-releases by the Rolling Stones for their upcoming Foreign Tongues album? Do they ring your chimes, or are you disappointed? And do you think that maybe the Rolling Stones should just cut bait and go home for the evening? All right, folks, that's my immediate reaction. I'm telling you, I'm excited about this album. You know what? With Yes's Aurora, McCartney's The Boys of Dungeon Lane, 4 of these tracks released here, and 3 tracks from Deep Purple's upcoming Splat album, I gotta say, I called it late in spring. This is turning out to be one heck of a rock and roll summer, and we've needed one for a while. All right, folks, that's the video for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That way the video gets more views, more people hear the word concerning these 2 new songs and all 4 of these songs. I kind of do a mini review right here on the video, don't I? Okay, folks, I'm Michael Noland. This is The Bottom Line. I need your help on this one, tribe. And don't you ever forget that we are the tribe.